Let me just invite my. Good evening, everyone. Good morning. Good afternoon. Another day on planet Earth. Let me just invite my friend here. Okay. Invite. Channel live. What's up, bro?
What's up, brother? How's it
Good
going?
morning. Good
Morning,
morning.
morning.
No, it's your afternoon, right? But
Yeah,
it's
it's my
your good.
afternoon. It's probably like 2:15 here.
Okay. What's
Yeah,
up? What's up with
just
you?
just woke up, man. Thanks for waking me up, by the way.
Did I wake you up with the WhatsApp
Yeah, good
message?
good thing that you did.
Oh, good, 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 good,
Yeah.
good. Okay,
So
people are tuning in, so yeah.
that's great.
Okay. Oh shit, sorry. How's your weather, by
That's
the
all
way?
right.
Is it cold?
Weather is good. Yeah, it's pretty windy. No, it's
Okay.
almost spring, so not too cold. Yeah,
Yeah. Wow, people are just, you know, checking in.
yeah.
Thank you, guys.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm just messing
What's
around with the filters here.
yeah. Okay. Okay. I was checking over my account, and you're one of
Hmm.
the guys who liked my very first post in Instagram.
I
That
did.
was back in April 2016. So that makes almost 6 years of friendship.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
of
Yeah.
course it does.
That was
It's been a while.
yeah. It is. It has been a while, and I'm so glad you were able to, transit here last April of this year. To
Yeah, thanks,
finally
man.
feel.
Thank you so much for hosting me. Thank you so much for taking care of me and showing me around. It's amazing.
Yeah, of course. I think you're the
Yeah,
second guy that I was able to meet in person. One was my buddy in New York City, and you're the second guy. Anyway,
that's sick.
yeah, welcome to this live, bro, and
Thank you
to
so much for
all
having me.
who, yeah, pleasure is all mine. And to those guys who are tuning in, thank you so much for your time. Um, I'm here to basically get to learn about my friend here, the bearded Kryptonian. Did I say your name right?
Yes, you did. Yes,
Okay.
you did.
So let me just start with my first question. What is your very first action figure?
My very first action figure. So let me think about it. I guess I was like 4 or 5 years old, and my dad got me
Ah,
this Kenner uh, Superman action figure.
yeah.
So you remember those fun school Kenner figures that came out in the 90s, in the late 90s and the early 90s? When the Superman animated series that came out, and he got me this quick change Superman figure. It was basically like a Clark Kent figure, but also a Superman figure, and you could put on the Clark Kent costume over the Superman figure. The head just popped in, and yeah, it was really cool
Yeah.
gimmick there. Yeah, it was amazing. And that was my
Okay.
first pick. I still have it till date. Like
You
I
still
still have
have
it
it?
somewhere in the storage. Yeah, it's probably 20 years
Wow.
old and I still have it. I
Wow.
also
I
had a
think my
couple of He-Man figures back in the day.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Did you mention He-Man?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. Very cool. Okay, so when did you exactly started collecting? You mentioned when you were 5 years old, right? Was
Yeah.
that like
So
you?
like back then, I was never like I acquainted with this hobby back then. I was just like, okay, I'm collecting toys, and that's about it. You know,
Mm.
uh, I had a pretty good collection back then, but usually they were all like fun school figures, all those Kenner figures like Batman and Superman and a couple of Spider-Man because the
Okay,
only
but
the only Marvel figure I would collect is Spider-Man. So yeah. So but if you're talking about when I grew up, like back in 2017, I think I started collecting again. I got introduced to this hobby, and thanks to Instagram and Facebook groups, I started looking around people who were just like me, and then it just happened. I, I started collecting
yeah,
with bootlegs and all that. I did not have any knowledge about the brands that we have today, like Apex, Mesco, all those brands. So I started collecting bootlegs. So I started then I moved to Mattel, the Multiverse line, and I
okay,
collected a few figures from the Multiverse line, and it was pretty good, pretty sick. I enjoyed them
mm.
because back then I did not, think much about articulation. I was honestly not sure. Like I had like 5 points of articulation. That was the maximum I had ever seen back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay,
But
so
so if
who
if
or
mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
please go
go
ahead.
ahead.
So I was saying like back in 2018 and 19 was the time when I started collecting like thoroughly,
Oh, okay,
dedicatedly,
okay.
if you ask me. Yep.
Wow. Well, but
Mhm.
the fact that you're able to keep the oldest figures that you had before is pretty remarkable because as a child we really don't care
Yeah.
with the toys. We play with it and until it gets old and worn.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
See, I never did care about them, but a couple of figures they were like really close to my heart, and I thought, why not just keep
Hmm.
them? I did play with a
Okay.
lot of them, and I did break a lot of them, but then I knew how to fix them. I had a natural
Yeah.
talent, I guess.
Right, right. Okay, so
Yeah.
so I'd like to know who or what got you into collecting.
What got me into collecting? Well, that's a pretty good question.
Yeah.
Uh, I guess the mutual love for comic books and pop culture in general, I guess. Like
Mm-hmm.
ever since I was a kid, I was always into collecting stuff, and I watched way too much cartoon back in the day, and I
Yeah.
still do. I cannot control it. The inner child in me is never gonna die. So yeah, basically, uh,
Yeah.
it's probably uh, my inner child that's still not going away, and that just got me into this. And I'm pretty glad it did
Yeah.
because it's a great hobby, I guess. Sometimes I get a little overboard, but apart from that, I'm pretty happy with it.
Right, right. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you're correct. That's correct. Okay,
Mhm.
so what is your latest figure to date?
My latest figure to date. So I told you that I had a box coming in. There's a guy in
Yeah.
Montreal who was about to ship a box to me, but it's been delayed. He got stuck with COVID and stuff. So I'm not pushing him. But if you ask me, the latest figure, I just got this one. It's the Essentials
Uh,
Red Hood.
yeah.
Yeah, it's from the Unkillables line, if you remember. So this is going to
Okay.
turn out like a pretty good battle damage Red Hood. I also got
Yeah.
this Superboy Prime. These are the only two
Okay.
that I got recently.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for the
Nice.
box to get here, like.
Mm.
And I also made a custom if you want to see. Like how I'm a huge fan of kid bashing these days. I made a Bizarro. Let me show you.
That is actually my next question. If you have any custom figure.
I did, look at him.
Yeah, I think you posted this one, correct?
I did post it recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a pretty simple kit bash, but it's pretty effective as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
That's from
torso and
the.
bodies. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. It's the I
Speak,
guess it's the rebirth or new 52 version of Bizarre. I'm not sure because I mixed them both up. Hey, Speed
okay.
Force. Hey, King Figures. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining in.
Yeah. Okay. Also, you basically answered my question. You showed me your custom figure, and you
I
mentioned that
did.
you do kit bash. So what is your top five
Sometimes.
toy companies?
My top five customs
No, top five toy companies.
toy companies. Wow, that is a good question. That is a really good question. So far, I'm really liking McFarlane. McFarlane is doing a pretty sick job, and I've always been a fan of DC Direct.
Yeah.
It's a shame it got canceled back in 2020, but it's back again
Mm,
thanks to Todd McFarlane. He's doing a pretty great job, and it's called McFarlane DC Direct now. It's pretty
yeah.
good.
Okay. Ah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it's called now. I love it,
Uh,
and
okay.
I do like Mayfix. Mayfix is amazing. Since you're a Mayfix
Mm,
collector, you already know. Did you get the newest
I
Gambit?
have the newest
You did
Gambit
get the
from
newest.
Mayfair.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I have it.
Sick. It's a sick
Yeah.
figure. It's a sick
My
figure. People are
latest.
getting in their pre-orders now.
Mm, my latest
And
purchase, if you have seen, is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, the fourth one would be Mesco, I guess. Mesco is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still think it's a little expensive for my taste for the scale of the figures that they are. But
Mm-hmm.
I would like invest like $100 more and buy a hot toy instead because I'm
Oh.
I'm trying to get into the 1/6 scale now. As you can see,
Okay.
I have a 1/6 shelf behind me. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But,
I
I
can see
think
from
those are
your
my
shelf.
top five. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I can see from your shelf. Is that the one on top? What's that called again? It's an anime show, right?
Yeah, it's a My Hero Academia. It's
Oh
my
yeah,
All
my.
Might.
Yeah.
It's All
Yeah.
Might. Yeah.
Right. Right. Okay. Do you have any characters you wish toy makers would make?
I do. Like so many of them. But I think McFarlane is doing them right now. So I was pretty, psyched about seeing McFarlane doing the Superboy take. So he's about to do the Death of Superman line. He's making an Eradicator. He's also gonna make uh, the Superboy from the 90s. At least that's what
Yeah.
I think it is. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
These two figures I always wanted in my collection, you know, and
So,
never could find the old DC Durex and the multiverse figures. No, not the multiverse, the classic figures. I never could find them for the
okay.
right price, so I'm hoping Fallen makes them, and probably gonna get them when he does.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. hmm
Okay. So, is there any toy line you wanted to collect but you don't want to start?
That I do not want to start. Hmm.
Yeah, it's already out there, and then you're on the fence of getting them because it might be a rabbit hole.
You know what? You know what? I love Mayfix, and I love the figures that they're making, but as I already told you once before, like I think they're overpriced for the scale. But I understand, like the quality and everything is really good. But
Yeah.
again, for the price, I think I
Yeah,
shouldn't get into it. I would rather buy a couple of statues instead. But
that's
that's
true.
just me
Yes, yes.
because that's just me. I just like to display statues and that's all.
Yeah, yeah. You're into
Yeah,
statues as well. Yeah.
yeah. It's
O-
it's a pretty weird thing to collect
Yeah.
both. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about toy photography. Do you make use of dioramas? Do you do your own props? And usually, what's your inspiration in doing photography?
Oh no, I do not make dioramas. I honestly do not have the time or the resources here. I'm already out of space. I don't have space here, ever since I moved.
Okay.
But I wish like once I get to a place where I'm settled enough, I'm gonna, probably go ahead and look into dioramas. Uh,
Mm,
it's you have to be creative to make all those, and if I can customize figures, I'm pretty sure I can make dioramas. But I need the motivation, I need time, and that is something that I lack right now.
right,
So yeah,
right, right.
someday,
So
someday, yeah.
yeah, if you do play with your toys, how much do you usually allow yourself?
I do not play with them. I'll be honest with you. I never play with them. I just, take him out, put him in the shelf, and that's about it. I just look at him. Sometimes I take a couple of photos, but I'm not that guy who's gonna like do this. Shh.
No,
That's
I
not me.
mean, yeah, not really like play and make them fight, but when you check on the articulation and stuff. Okay, so how
Oh
many
yeah, I do.
hours do you spend with your toys? That's the question. Let me
I'd
rephrase
say
it
I'd
down.
say probably 30 to 40 minutes a day. Yeah, that's how much time I usually
Hmm.
spend every day. Because
Yeah,
every day they keep falling out, and I have to rearrange them and all that. Then I think about I should just put them in a little different kind of pose, and
yeah.
that's what I do. Yeah, so
Mm,
every day
that's
that's about the time that I spend here doing all
mm.
this. Mhm.
So who is your favorite toy reviewer
Favorite toy reviewer? Oh, that's a
or
really good
your go-to
question.
toy reviewer?
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. So, I mostly collect DC stuff, right? So
Mm.
there's this guy, and also he's Canadian. His name is Brad, the DC Universe Geek. He's amazing.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. All his reviews, it's pretty sick. He cuts to the point, and he shows you what you want to see. Basically, all the comparisons, all the head swaps, the articulation, everything is really good. And I really like how creative his videos are. So yeah, I like watching his
So the,
videos.
the yeah,
Hmm.
does he collect
Yeah.
different toys? No. Or
Oh
is
yeah, he
he
does.
specific to DC? Okay, okay.
I don't know. He's specifically into these. Yeah, I don't think he's
Ah,
even a little bit into Marvel or any other franchise, if you ask me. But he does collect DC only figures. Yeah,
okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Um, I've been asking this to all my guests. Any thoughts on
Hmm.
the IG algorithm? Are you planning to do reels in the future?
So I've tried a couple of reels, and so far I think I've got a pretty good response. And, but it could improve. But I don't have a lot of followers, and I'm not posting much lately. So I know when I'm gonna start posting again, when I have the time to do some toy photography, I think I'll get a more better
Yeah,
insight about the algorithm that's going on right now. Because so
right.
far, whatever I post, I'm not getting too much response yet because I know I'm not that active. I'm not promoting anything. But if I'm gonna
Mm,
start, so far I've got good response. So I know it's pretty
yeah,
screwed up these days, the algorithm. I know that.
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but it doesn't mean you lost interest on toys, right? It's just that
No,
you
no,
don't
I
have time to
haven't.
post.
It's just
Yeah.
that I do not have time to click photos. I've got like maybe 15, 20 figures that I haven't even clicked the picture of yet. And I'm
Hmm.
just, finding that time to
Yeah.
click the pictures, post them on my account. And, yeah, get some
Right.
feedback out there. Yeah, I need
Right.
to get active again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have any? Do you have any other social platforms aside from Instagram, wherein you post your toys, you share your
No, not
toys?
yet. Not yet. But,
Well,
my wife, she's been, asking me to make a YouTube channel and start posting reviews and toy reviews and all those things. And, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. But as I said, you need the time. And
that's right.
unfortunately, yeah, you need a lot of
You're
time
you're
and you need a lot of
you're a
efforts.
busy man.
Yeah, I am.
I think you're a busy man. Okay. Do you have any problems that you encounter in collecting in a toy collecting hobby?
So I'll tell you what. So back in 2019 and 20, I used to collect, and everything I used to collect, I had to import it, and that was, pretty tough for me.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, because importing stuff in
Mm,
India, it's tough, and you have to pay customs, you have to pay shipping. So a
that's true.
$20 figure rounds up to $45. Basically, you're paying double. That
Mm,
sucks. But here it's good.
that's right.
In North America, it's really good. Like I'm paying whatever the price is. That's really
Mm,
neat. I'm paying US prices, especially for the DC stuff that I buy. Most of them actually. And the
mm,
good thing is when McFarlane will release their gold label figures and all those things,
mhm.
it it's not as rare as US here, so that's even better, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
But the only
Okay.
problem that I've encountered is, the excess amount of customs and shipping. You remember I bought something from you and I had to pay a shitload of customs. I still
Yes,
have
I
that figure
know.
with me. The Flash, yeah, yeah. It's like
Mm, yeah. It's crazy. It is
it
crazy.
is.
I know. I
It's
know.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
So,
really tough.
what's
But
your?
people are buying like crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So, what's your
hmm
future plan? Are you going to expand? Are you going to slow down, or at some point, are you gonna stop?
So no, not sure if I'm gonna stop anytime soon, but I will slow down a bit because uh, I have to. I've already run out of space, and
Yeah,
it's not like you have to buy everything that comes out in the market. So
that's true.
there's that as well. You know, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna expand the scale. Maybe switch to 1/6 for some time
Yeah.
and keep collecting 1/6
Hmm.
until I have a good collection of the 1/6 figures, and then I move to 1/4 maybe. Get a couple of
Wow.
sideshows, and yeah,
Yeah.
that's the goal. That's the goal. Like I like big statues now. I like big scale figures, but money is so expensive.
Yeah. Right. Right. Right.
That's where I
Right.
draw the line. When I see that they're above $1,000, no, I cannot afford that.
That's good. I mean, it's always wise to put, to draw a
The
line,
line, yeah.
the things that you
No,
want.
I've
Yeah.
gotten overboard so many times, so I have to draw the line.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what is your, I mean, sorry, what is the impact of toys to you on a personal level?
On a personal level,
Yeah,
it's a pretty great question. I'd
I have
say
more.
you have more. Yeah, you come
I
all
have more.
prepared, didn't you?
Er,
That's awesome. That's awesome. You've done your research, my man. So on a personal level, I'd say for me, it's healing. It keeps me distracted. It keeps me happy. It keeps me hyped about pop culture in general, and yeah, I love it. I love it. I love the new releases. I love pre-ordering stuff. I love when they get here, and I love boxing them, displaying them. Displaying is the best part. When you see it's
yeah.
growing, actually, yeah, I love that feeling.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay. So talk about the toy community as a whole.
As a whole, I think it's a pretty warm and welcoming community. People are nice. I've seen a couple of scammers, but you can never do anything about them. Some people are in this hobby only just to, scam people, make a profit out of it, and that does not do justice to the, community needed the hobby. And yeah, I'm pretty sad about that. But overall, so far I've made so many friends, and they're just like family to me at the moment, if you
Right,
ask me. Yeah. So this
right.
community has given a lot to me, and I appreciate
Hmm.
it truly. I would never regret that I got into this hobby because it's made me who I am
Yeah.
today. I guess keeping my
So
inner
do
child
you
alive.
meet, right, right. Do you meet with other
hmm
toy collectors as well in your area?
I am planning to. Like, I got a couple of friends in Toronto that I'm planning to meet. So
Yeah,
they're
that's
from the community. Uh, I hope I make a plan soon, but everybody has shortage of time here. So yeah, that's where the
yeah.
problem occurs. But so far, I've met
Mm.
a couple. Like back in India, I met a couple of collectors for sure.
I think
Yeah.
back in India, you also have a big toy community back there, right?
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We have the collector life. We
Yeah.
have toy collectors and all those groups, and we are pretty amazing collectors out there. So the dedication is amazing. Even after paying so much in customs and shipping, people are collecting like crazy, and they're growing their collection. Nothing is going to stop them
Yeah.
from doing that.
Right,
Yeah,
right. Okay.
yeah.
So, if there's any advice you wanted to give to a person who is thinking to go into toy collecting, what advice would you give him or her?
See, I'll be honest with you. I'm not the best person to give advice, you know, because of
Okay,
how
what do
crazy
you
I am.
advise to
But
yourself?
but yeah, no. I'll answer a question. If
Okay.
there's a new collector and is confused, I'd say that first of all you do your research. Make sure what you want to collect, what you want to get into. Don't get into multiple lines and put your foot in different boats. Don't do that. And take your time. Don't go overboard in spending if you start initially. And yeah, do your research, man. Without research, you're
Yeah,
just gonna probably collect shit.
that's true. That's true. You end up
Yeah.
buying things that you don't really like.
That you don't even
Mm.
need. You just thought I should get it, and then you get it, and that's not
Yeah.
how it should be.
Yes. Yes. Right. Okay. So, what is your most treasured toy in your collection?
Hmm.
Taking money value aside.
Most treasured toy in my collection. Think about it.
Yeah.
Still gotta
Money
think about
value
it.
aside. Yep.
Money value aside,
Take. Yeah.
I do like my hot toys, like the Christopher Reeve and the Henry Cavill, both those figures. But I'm not
Yeah.
just saying that on based on the value that I paid for them. But apart from that, I think it would be the first figure that I got. My dad gave it to me. I told you about it. The Kenner
Yeah.
Superman. I still have it. I'm so glad I do. So that is the
Mhm.
special figure. And I'd say, let me take a look first. I have the Superman Forever statue. It's a really special statue for me. It's pretty rare, and I got it from a friend. His name is Kalyan. He got it
Yeah.
from Yeah, I got it from the US. It's a pretty great statue. Just give me
Mm.
one moment. I'll show you. So
Wow.
you see this guy, the one in the middle, Clark Kent ripping his shirt off.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Clark
this one
Kent.
it
Wow. You
holds
have
a
that.
pretty. Yes, I do. Yeah, so
Is
it's a
that the
pretty
one
special.
with the dove?
No,
Is it?
no, that's Iron
No.
Studios. That's Iron Studios.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I never. I've always contemplated getting into Iron Studios because I think it's out of my league. Not the scale I want to
Yeah.
collect. I like bigger statues, so I'd rather go for a 1/6 instead of a 1/10. But
Mm.
yeah, Superman 12
Um,
inch figure. Yes, Sunny bro, Superman.
yeah. All
So he's
right.
seen my
Okay.
collection back in India. Yeah, he knows.
Oh, that's why. Is he back home?
Yeah, he's back on. Yeah, he's back on,
Tiny.
probably.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Let me see. Um. So okay. Okay. This one is a new question. To be honest, I mean, I just
Yeah,
had this. So, what is your giveaway, or what are you trying to contribute to the community?
me as an individual.
Huh.
Wow, that's a pretty good question again. Where are you getting all these questions from, bro? Uh,
I know.
my My giveaway is to the customizers. If you think you can improve a figure, you can kit bash it, if you can repaint, if you can customize it, please go ahead and do it. There's a lot of people out there who are looking for different kinds of heads, different kinds of capes, different kinds of body types, and somebody who can paint them. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd say more power to the customizers because they're doing a pretty
Yeah.
good job, and we need more of those. We need more of those, especially in good prices. Like I wouldn't want to
Mm-hmm.
buy a 1/12 or 1/10 scale figure for $300. No, please don't do that. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, do
that's
you
not
try to
something I'd.
be? Do you see yourself, doing more of this customization and perhaps help
Absolutely,
out?
yeah,
Yeah, and
absolutely,
help out another collector.
absolutely, absolutely. So
Uh,
once I get enough time and resources in my hand, I'm gonna buy an airbrush first of all and buy
mm,
good kind of paint, model paint, and I'm gonna start customizing that, all the way. Hey, what's up,
yeah.
Kunal? But yeah,
No. Are they back home?
yeah, everybody's back home.
Guys, thank you for tuning in and saying hi, stopping and saying hi. It's very nice of you guys. Okay,
Hmm.
man, I've run out of questions, so
Have
this
you?
is your chance to ask, or if you have anything you
I
want to
will.
say, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. I had a question for you. So, uh, first of all, I want to know what your favorite figure is. Mafex.
Okay. For the Mafex line, you
Hmm.
know,
It
it
could be
would
the
be
newest
Gambit.
Gambit. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I
Yeah,
knew it.
it would be Gambit, but now I'm obsessed with the Jean Grey
Jean Grey.
figure
Yeah, I saw your recent
for
post.
some
Yeah, it
reason.
was
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm kind of yes, I am obsessed with her at the moment. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
Hmm.
it's a one time feeling, but I hope it's not. But yeah, she's
Hmm.
my favorite at the moment. For the DC line, that would be of course Superman.
That's awesome. And are you
Yeah, from
planning to sell that DC icon Supergirl to me?
which one?
The
All the
DC
DC.
icon Supergirl. Yeah, DC icons.
Oh,
Yeah, that one's pretty rare.
no, I don't.
It's possibly a
Yeah,
grail in your collection.
yes.
See,
So,
I have this guy
oh, okay, from the two pack, right?
from the same line, from the two pack. I only have this guy. I got it from a friend called, his name is Neeraj, and I'm never selling
Mm.
it, because I checked eBay one
Yeah.
day, like out of whim, I went to eBay and I checked the prices of these guys, and holy shit, it was like $150.
Mhm. You know what?
Yeah,
It's so weird. Um, I've been really just reorganizing my display, and
I
I
saw.
was
You updated it, yeah.
yeah, and I was about to sell off my DC icons to be honest, but when someone pointed out how they scaled with the Mafex, and I said,
They
"Oh,
do.
I think I'm gonna,
So
I think I'm gonna keep them."
Mafex is probably gonna scale better with
Mm.
your DC icons because they're probably in the 6-inch range. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
pretty good figures. It's a very
you know what?
underrated line if you ask me. I had
Mhm.
like the Justice League 7 pack, I had the Black Adam, I had the Green Arrow. Fortunately, I had to sell them off, but it's a really good
Mhm.
scale.
Okay.
Yo, old man
Yeah.
Ratchet, what's up, Godfather?
If I'm going to sell you my Supergirl, is when
Sure.
Mayfix comes up with
Yeah,
one
man. If Mafex makes a Supergirl, I'm gonna buy it for sure.
and you won't yeah, and you won't need my Supergirl anymore.
I think I won't. I'll leave it to you.
I don't know, man. I'll just show you quickly. I have fixed that. I fixed the display. So
Damn,
there, can you see it? Yeah.
that looks
So
great.
that's the
Oh, you got the
Supergirl.
logo. I got the logo
Yeah,
too.
I got him. Yeah. So this is my I don't know my definitive
This is your
definitive
six scale,
DC display
six
at
inch
the
scale
moment.
shelf, I guess. Yeah, I have that Green Arrow. Nice, nice. Oh, this is looking pretty
Yeah.
sick. You updated your X-Men shelf.
I know, but I have some friends that really want. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Looking
I've
great.
been just
Uh,
rearranging and keeping the ones that I really like. So we'll see.
the Marvel, the Marvel shelf is looking pretty good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And you'll see the
Eh,
table. Okay.
yeah. Oh man.
For
So this is all
sorting.
for your photography? Or sorry. Oh,
Yes,
nice.
I've done
The
with
turtles look great.
photography. Say again.
The turtles look great. Are
Yeah,
they NECA?
I'm done with
Is that
the
NECA or Super
photography.
7?
Oh, these are SH figures. They are die
Oh,
cast.
SHF. SH figures.
Yeah,
Nice, nice, nice. It's
and
great.
they are die cast. Oh, remember when
It's
I was
amazing.
asking you about the Dragon Ball Z figures?
Oh yeah,
I was
I
about to
remember.
get
Yeah.
them Friday, last Thursday, I think.
Why
But
didn't
yeah,
you?
um, it's also the collection that I wanted to grow, Dragon Ball Z. But
You should go
I
for it.
like them. Yeah, I like them, but I'm not aware of the story, or the friendship, even the relationship between the characters. So that's
Hmm.
what's keeping me from getting them. But I really like them.
Take some
I
time
wanted
out
to
and
keep.
do a binge watch of the whole thing. You know, like you love it,
Yeah.
you love it. I've been watching it since I was a child, and I pretty much love it. You want to see my
Yeah.
Dragon Ball shelf? I'll show it to you. Just give me one
Sure.
moment.
Because you have some. Yeah, you have also
So these
statues,
are
right?
all like, yeah, these are all statues. Not only these two, these are the SHF figures,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of all. So this is the manga dimensions, Master Star Piece. This is the regular Master Star Piece, Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah.
These are all Grandistas. These are pretty great. And I got
Did
this
you
one
bra?
recently,
Mm-hmm.
the
So
Broly.
all of these you bought in Canada, correct?
Most of them, and most of them got from my got from my own collection. So this is how the villain shelf is looking right now. You can see I
Nice.
got the Lobo as well. That's the dark
Yeah.
side from the live action version. I love these figures.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. This is like the DC Justice League kind of shelf. I put the White Knight
Yep.
Batman here. Yeah, take a look at this.
What Shazam was that?
So this is the DC Essentials Shazam. I love this figure,
Okay,
bro.
this is it. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Take a look at this. This guy and this guy.
Yeah.
I'd say McFarlane is
What's his
doing a
name?
pretty
John
great job.
Stewart, right?
Yep, that's John Stewart. That's the Dr. Fate
Jen.
from Injustice. Pretty
Okay.
great figure.
From
It's Batman Beyond.
okay.
This is my recent custom, just a head swap. It's just a head swap. I gave him a beard. I call him the bearded Kryptonian now.
Yeah, but which head was that?
Yeah. Say what?
Which which head sculpt did you use?
So this came with the Dark Knight's Death Metal Superman, you know,
Okay.
and I just swapped the head out and put it on the infected Superman body. Yeah, this
Okay.
is
I
the
mean,
back leg.
did you customize that head?
I did. I just gave him a beard. That's all I did.
Okay, that's why.
This is also a kid bash. So this Wonder Woman, it's
Yeah.
not supposed to look like this. It's a Todd McFarlane exclusive Wonder Woman. I just changed the head. I gave her head to this Wonder Woman, and now
Okay.
this is also a
Okay.
custom Wonder Woman. So she came with the Fate helmet. I just swapped these heads, and they look pretty amazing. And this is one of the
And
best Superman figures I have. You see the face, the likeness. The head is a
yeah,
custom. So
is that Manipal?
no, it's not Manipul. It's done by a guy. So it's the DC Collectibles version, the DC films, and it's done by a
Yeah.
guy in India. So his name is Shantanu.
Wait. DC films. Hold on.
Yeah, he painted
DC.
it.
Um, you said DC films, right? So
Yeah,
was it
DC
this guy?
films. It's
This
the
one?
same exact guy. It's the same exact guy, but the head is repainted.
Wow. You know
Yeah,
what? When I was fixing my display, I think I said I'm gonna sell this off, and this guy too.
you can sell it off for a good price. Like
Yeah, but
oh
but
that
when I saw
even the Batman. Yeah, dibs on that
yeah,
Batman.
but
I never got it. I had to settle with the Mafex one.
hmm but you said
I
you
had the
want this
Mafex
one.
armor. Yeah, I do.
Do you
I'd
want
love to.
this?
Of course, if you want to sell it to me. I'll take it.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna ship this to you then.
My man.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. I'm gonna get your details again because
For sure,
your
for
address
sure.
in Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. We can discuss that
So
later. No worries. So
yeah,
people
I'm envious.
are
I'm
joining
envious
and
with
going
your
off.
headshot. Yeah. Oh, no more fun games. Hi guys.
No
Yeah.
more fun games. Nice.
I
That's a
really
pretty good
need.
name.
Yeah. He. I remember he makes some dioramas. No more fun
Awesome.
games. Yeah,
That's
he
awesome.
makes diorama.
As I said, man, more power to the customizers. They're doing a great job.
That's true. And I need a custom head for this Superman.
You should get the maniple head. The maniple head is really good, and it will definitely fit on this one.
Is it fit for this DC collectibles? DC films?
Yeah,
Does it
yeah, it
fit?
will fit. It will fit. It will fit. But if not, you can, probably get a peg, a different kind of peg, and then put it in. Maybe do a little tack adjustment. It will fit. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check if it's still available online. Yep.
You're gonna have to go to
Okay.
eBay then. You know,
Yeah. We'll see.
eBay is probably your only option. eBay is probably your only friend
Mm-hmm.
if you want to get something that's old. Sometimes there are these
Yeah.
third-party websites that have a couple of figures that are rare. They pop up now and then.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Okay.
Anyway, how's it going? How's the weather in Dubai?
Uh, it- it's still hot, but we
Still
are
hot?
approaching winter. Yeah, we're approaching winter. Probably next month, temperatures will start to cool down and stuff.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. So
Yeah.
fall is almost here, and that's when we
Mhm.
are also expecting the temperature to cool down a bit. That's smart.
So is that basically that's the entirety of your collection, right?
Not exactly. I still have some stuff boxed up, and
Oh,
I'm pretty
really?
sure I wanna. Yeah, yeah, and I told you I'm gonna get a huge box shipped to me soon. So yeah, I'll be out of space again. I'm gonna get a
So
new display.
what are those you're waiting? Are those brand new or?
Some are brand new. I have the Black Adam coming in. I have a couple of statues coming in,
Mhm.
and yeah, I got pretty good statues coming in. I got the Batgirl statue, the Frank Cho
Wow.
version. I got the Batman versus Superman Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns statue. They're fighting on the car. I got the mini version of that. That's also coming in. And I got the Black Adam, as I told you already. I got the Martian Manhunter. And
Mhm.
I got a Red Hood, another Red Hood figure. You remember the last wave that Mattel released with DC
Mhm.
Multiverse? The Killer Croc wave?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I got the Red Hood from that one coming in. It has got an alternative head. I'm gonna probably put it on this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Do,
still haven't got the time to unbox it. And
do
I think
you
I got Metron. Yeah,
okay?
go ahead.
Do you toy hunt? Do you go to stores and buy your stuff,
Absolutely.
or you just buy online? Oh, okay, you do.
So most of my
Yeah.
stuff I'm getting from Amazon, but
Mm.
whenever I get a chance, I go to GameStop or there's this pretty sick comic book shop near my house. It's like huge. It's as big as a
Mhm.
house. It's called Heroes Comics, and they got so much
Wow.
stuff. They've got statues in 1/4, 1/3 scale as well. So yeah, it's
Mm.
pretty good. I go there. If you plan to come in here,
Okay.
I'll take you there. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Make a
we'll
plan,
we'll
bro.
plan
Come to
for
Canada.
that definitely. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
So you mentioned that you only have Spider-Man in your collection. That's the only
yeah,
Spider-Man figure you have?
yep. The only guy. This guy. See,
Yeah,
I'm not.
he's
I
your
had a
favorite,
Marvel
right?
collection. If you remember, I did have an X-Men collection and an Avengers collection. I had the two teams, and
Yeah.
I actually had three teams. I had the live-action Marvel Cinematic Universe, and then I had the
Mm.
comic book version of the Marvel universe, and then I
Yeah.
had the X-Men universe. I had all of those, but then I sold them all because I was not
Wow.
feeling it, and I did not want to.
Okay.
Yeah, invest
Mm-hmm.
much in Marvel Legends. I did not like I'll be honest with you. If you compare McFarlane with Marvel Legends, for the price, McFarlane is killing
Yeah.
it. Like,
That's
and
true.
Marvel
Yeah. For
Legends,
the
they're using the same body, like maybe from
over
12
and over.
years, over and
Yeah.
over the same buck, and I'm pretty bored of this body now. But I will get the Spider-Man set from No Way Home movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the three pack. I'm
Okay.
gonna get it. I don't like Tom Holland at all, but I'm still gonna get the
Mhm.
pack just for Toby and Andrew.
Oh yeah,
Andrew is my favorite
yeah,
Spidey.
that's right.
Yeah, it's a good set.
The
I don't
three
know when
pack.
it's coming out. I think it's probably gonna
Yeah.
release by the end of this year. Yeah.
Mhm. You know what? If Mayfex completes the X Men roster, I
Mhm.
might have to sell off my Marvel Legends. I don't know, but when I was fixing it, it's like I don't need them anymore.
The good
When
thing
I
is you
had
can
those
sell them off
Mayfex.
at a good price. You can sell them off at a good price with the other boxes and everything. You know,
Yeah,
because here in
yeah.
Canada, Marvel Legends are pretty amazing. They're like
Oh,
so expensive. I've never seen a Marvel Legend less than $40 here. So
wow.
people are
Hmm.
selling them for good prices. Yeah.
Yeah, even if those are like secondhand toys. Are you referring to secondhand toys?
I'm referring to back in box toys. Not exactly second
Oh,
hand. Like if you bought the figure, you take it out, you check it, and then you put it back in the box. So that kind of back in the
mhm.
box. But if you ask me, like for second-hand toys, still you can get like 20, $30. Depends on how rare the figure is. So you remember the Miles Morales figure from the Spider-Verse, right? So
Yeah,
a loose figure for that particular film is it's going for like 50, $60 at least. And if you have a box figure, it's probably gonna go for about $100. Same with the retro Spider-Man. If you have the retro
yeah,
Spider-Man, it's probably gonna cost you around $100 easy. If you have it in box, if it's a sealed box figure. And I remember like when that figure was released, it was probably like $40 when it was released, and now it's over $100. And it's not even been 2 years, but it's really
yeah,
good. You know, the inflation on Marvel Legends, it's on another level these days.
yeah. Right, right.
Yep, yep.
Okay. Any other more questions or things that
Questions
you
for
want to
you?
say? Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. I'm really glad that you invited me here and we had this conversation. It's been a while since
Yeah.
sat with a collector and discussed just these figures and
Yes,
collection and all
man.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
love this hobby, man. And I still come across people who just don't understand it, and they're like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing it?" But I don't know anyone any explanation. Just glad that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, people, some people actually find it weird.
They
Us,
do, yeah, they do.
like
And I don't
playing.
blame them. Like, yeah, I don't blame them. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen people collecting Jordans and all those stuff and shoes. I have a really good friend. He collects Jordans, and I respect that, because he's doing something that he likes, and it takes a lot of courage to pursue something that you like, pursue something you're passionate about. Not everyone can do it. Not everyone has the, as you call it, balls. But then
Well,
again,
you know what, man? It's actually, it's more than just collecting toys, to be honest, because
yeah, exactly,
the effect that the effect on us, or the things that toys can do to us that you don't get to a normal human being is something else.
exactly,
You know, yeah, toy
exactly.
collecting transcends into several things that are,
Mhm.
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. I totally agree with you. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, toys actually help
Hmm.
someone. It helps
They've
to
helped me a
save
lot.
someone's life. Yeah, it's just,
I agree.
just one of the nice things that toys can do to an individual, to be
Amen, brother.
honest. But
Absolutely.
yep, that's right. So I want to thank you for your time,
No
joining me in
worries.
my
I'm so
live.
glad you asked me to join you, and it was amazing discussing. You had pretty good
Yeah,
roster of questions, and that was the best part about it. It had me thinking, and
uh,
I was like, okay,
yeah.
that's a pretty good question. He's done his
Well,
research, so yeah, love that.
thank you for your feedback. When I
Hmm.
was when I was going over my questions, I
Hmm.
said I was thinking, should I ask this question because it's a little personal, or it's a little cheesy, or
Fair
is
enough.
it
Fair enough.
appropriate? But yeah,
Of course.
thank you for your feedback. So I'm gonna
No
continue
worries.
making use of
Keep
those
doing it, brother.
questions.
Keep doing it. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, you
Anyway,
spend the rest of your day
you have a lovely
productively.
weekend. Yeah, you're probably gonna
Thank
go head
you.
out and sleep, right?
Oh yeah, I am. I am. I'm about to leave. It's
What?
11. It's 11
It's 11.
p.m.
Okay,
Yeah, and
that's good. That's good.
your
An hour
what
passed.
time is it? 3 p.m.
It's
Right?
3 p.m. 3 p.m. Yeah, exactly. 3 p.m. So you know the time difference here in North America and UAE.
Yeah, yes, but it's confusing. With the other guests that I have,
I
so
know.
I
I
don't
know.
really
Yeah,
keep
it
track.
is.
And
I know.
even I should be putting like what do you call this? Pacific time or Eastern
You
time
should.
or
You
and
should.
whatnot. Yeah, but
That's
I
why
get
when I
confused.
reposted, I was like,
Yeah,
okay, 2 p.m. EST,
yeah.
join us. That's when you have
But
because
I get confused, so I just put in the place where you're at. So if I say I'm doing an IG live with a guy from Canada, I would just say Ontario, or I would just
yeah,
say
you know the province.
Texas.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
And thanks once again, buddy,
Anyway,
for your time. Yeah,
thank you for
and
having me.
to those guys who, yeah, you're welcome. And to those guys
Thank you
who
guys for
checked in,
joining in.
yeah, and said hi. Thank you so much for your time as well. And I'll
Mhm.
see you on the next one, buddy. Maybe we can do an unboxing. Who knows?
Absolutely, absolutely. Maybe we can.
And
I'm
yeah,
probably gonna get
and
new
maybe we
stuff
can,
soon.
yeah, and maybe we can
Yeah,
also invite another guys to
absolutely,
join us in a live, yeah, and
absolutely,
unbox and talk whatever. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you, man.
for sure.
Once again,
Thank you.
thank you,
Cheers.
guys. Cheers. Bye, bye,
You
guys.
have a good one. Take care. Good night.
Good night. Bye, bye.